Hello YouTube, you have reached my Flosstube, which means it's a channel all about cross stitch. This is my journey to stitch all the things. Today is Tuesday, September 2nd. This is Flosstube number 32, and my name is Katie. If you are new here, I look forward to getting to know you. Let me know in the comments below. And I have all different ways to reach me. If you'd like to reach out, let me know what you're stitching, what brings you here, how'd you find me? It always makes me curious. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. There's so many floss tubes out there, I know, because I try to watch a whole bunch. And it's just amazing. So the fact that you come back to little old me is just crazy, and I appreciate it. Thank you to each one of you. It's just, I love it. I love seeing the subscriber count grow, and thank you. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. It just gives me all those happy little feelings. I have a return shout out to do to Rose Crafty Corner. They have shouted me out a few times. I think they found me through Adelaide from Adelaide Stitches. In our tag war that we've had for a long time now. I finally got time. I actually, you weren't even going to believe this, caught up on my Flosstube list last weekend, last Thursday. Of course, now a whole bunch of you have posted, so I'm behind again. And so I was finally able to watch Rose Crafty Corner, and there are two really fun girls to watch, or ladies, or women, or I love being called a girl. It makes me feel young. I love their sense of humor. I love their projects. They are really a joy to watch, and they've shouted me out. They said they're watching from the beginning, which is just so cool. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to following you now. Which I think always sounds like some stalker. I'm following you. So it was great to see their nice shout out. Thank you so much. Also for hashtag whip in a shape, which is Andrew the runner stitcher. I didn't get to join in his live. I heard from several people that it was fantastic. I am so sorry I missed it. But his one whip in a shape challenge is over, but no worries. There is a new 9-week challenge for his New York City Marathon, which is November 2nd. I look forward to joining in. I just wanted to take a second and say, Andrew, good luck on your new training, and I hope everything goes smooth for you, and I look forward to stitching along with your crazy running journey. Okay. I like to do my videos on Mondays, but since yesterday was Labor Day, I'm doing it today. That's just the way I like to keep track of things. I did blogging for a long time, and I always did my updates on Mondays. Now it feels like a Monday thing to do. I like going over what I've worked on since the last Monday. I go through my journal of what I worked on each day. It's just a fun way for me to keep track, and hopefully you enjoy seeing what I'm working on. And I am going crazy because I want to work on everything. And I do join in a lot of Facebook challenges. I love stitching anyway, and having a game, and I get points, and I can play along with so many people, and I just enjoy it so much. So I talk about that. I'm a completionist, so getting a little check and on my list, it just makes me feel happy. So all the little joys we can find of life. If you celebrated Labor Day, I hope you had a great weekend. We was crazy busy. I haven't stitched since Friday morning, and I'm itching to get back to it. So let's get this video done so I can get busy stitching. I have to make content for the next video, right? I had 5 whips, no new starts, I'm proud of me, and no finishes, but that's okay. It was a scramble last week to try to get done August challenges so that I could get ready for September, and I did. I checked everything off my list, so that makes me happy. So let's see what I worked on last week. The first one up was Noel Gnomes by Jardin Prive, and here's what it's going to look like. I call it Noel Gnomes. The English translation is Christmas Among the Gnomes, and I think I have a graphic that shows you what the French translation is. I'm not even going to try to say it. I am so close to finished with this one. Here's where I was before. I'm on the bottom row. I have the Halloween one. I have the In the Land of the Gnomes. I have an Easter one. I think that might be all. I have so many that I can't wait to get to. So the Halloween one really wants to be started. So I would love to get this one finished so I could get it started. I just showed you here's where it was before. So I will show you here's where it is now. On Tuesday, because Monday was a no stitching day, I got 400 stitches added. And here is where it is now. So I got the adorable little sled done, and the snow under it, and a start of the deer. And I use this for the I Spy challenge, which is a fun challenge in stitching by the shore, which is Laura's group, and she gives 10 prompts with things that we can find in our stitching. It's really laid back and a lot of fun. This one was easy. It was I Spy number 3. Starts with the letter G. Gnome gets to be used for that pretty much all the time. I love gnomes. Oh, this is also for hashtag #GnomeAlong, which is a fun stitch along with me and Stitching by the Shore Laura. There's been all kinds of people jump in too, and I greatly appreciate it. It's so much fun. Gnomes, for some reason, are just so adorable. So we must stitch all the gnomes. And I think it was supposed to be for 1 month, but we said gnomes are forever. So anytime you want to join in, just do hashtag #GnomeAlong or let me know. I know that Instagram used to be great for following hashtags, and now I think they've failed. So just let me know. But this is just too cute. So hopefully soon this one will be done. Okay, so that was Tuesday. Monday just normally doesn't work for me to stitch, just like yesterday. Of course, that was different, but actually, now that I say that, I got to stitch yesterday, so whatever. This one lives in a cute bag with lemons all over it that I got from Janet at Janet Jabber, and I just really like it a lot. I am one of the weird people that likes eating lemons just for the fun of it. Yes, I'm sorry. I am still coughing. A lovely change of seasons and all the allergies that come with it. After that was Wednesday, and I worked on Trick or Treat by Luminous Fiber Arts. Here's what this one's going to look like. I am stitching this one on a beautiful orange fabric for Adelaide's hashtag orange fabric Halloween sale. I don't know why that hashtag's so complicated. My little content advisor, Jeremiah, went to the store with me and picked out this beautiful pumpkin fabric. You know, I don't have the information for that. Yes, I do. And I forgot to totally say that the last one, the Noel Gnomes, was on 32 count Lt Mocha Lugana. DMC, the suggested DMC, 2/2. Trust me, my brain is gone today after the weekend, which, you know, really, I should just say, yeah, it's me. My brain's gone every video. This one, Trick or Treat by Luminous Fiber Arts, is on 32 count Pumpkin Murano that Jeremiah picked out, and then he picked out Weeks Dye Works Thread Envy. So here is where it was before, and I decided to stitch these individually so that I can finish them like cubes or pillows or whatever I decide later. And he did a good job because I really love how it's turning out. I'm getting a lot of compliments. If I can get it loaded on the board. Like I said, you guys know me. And I only got 106 added, but that is okay. At least it's progress on my wrinkly fabric. This is day 2 on this one. I use this for the I Spy number 4 for orange because I figured that was a perfect fit. And then in monthly magazine challenge, which is a Facebook group ran by Carolyn Zook, C Zook Stitch, and Robin from Bird's Eye Stitchers, they do a monthly cross stick that I very much enjoy. And this was for the I because I'm stitching them individual. And I really enjoy this one a lot. But I put it down so that I could pull out my next whip, which is something I'm trying to finish by fall. And fall is fastly approaching, you guys, so I just don't know. I pulled out Summertime by New York Dreamer. Here is what it's going to look. Actually, hang on. Take that off the screen. Me and editing. And before that, I wanted to show you, if I can remember. Yep, now I remember. This awesome Halloween bag that my Halloween projects are living in. This is from an Etsy store called Crab Shack Stitchery. It is in my description below. It is huge. I love how big their bags are. So it has like, I think 4 different Halloween projects, and I love that. So I keep all the patterns and the fabric for those Halloween in this awesome bag, and I love it. So I wanted to talk about that before I went to my next one. I forgot. So anyway, back to Summertime. Here is what Summertime by New York Dreamer is going to look like. This is one that I really want to finish. This is the last one of the set. Jeremiah picked it last week from the 2 that I still need to do. And let's see, here it was before. I was working my way across the bottom. I like to give Jeremiah my choices, so this time working on it last week, whatever, however you say that, I asked him, should I keep going across the bottom or go ahead and move up to the words, letters, and he said go ahead and move up to the letters, which really looks cool. I am stitching this on 32 cal vintage country mocha using the suggested threads. It does have some specialty threads, which are really fun to work with, and they are 2/2. And here is where I am now. I ended up adding 89 on Wednesday for day 5, and then I added 340 on Thursday for day 6. So it was 429 more added. And I love this, the way the variegation is turning out. And this is confetti. I think it's Weeks Dye Works. And I love that. That is so cool how it turned out, because it's just one thread to make all those different colors. So that is just absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to get back to this one. Like I said, I would love it to be done by fall, but it's this one and one more, and September has fun challenges ahead, which I'll talk about later. So I don't know. I will pull it out when I can. I really enjoyed working on it. Okay, then when I get this one finished, I'll be able to finish all 4 and finally get to display them like they deserve. Well, really, we know me. It'll go in a tub that needs to be finished, and I'll forget to finish it. I would like to tell you that it'll be finished. Okay. Also on Thursday, I pulled out Honeybee, which is a Mill Hill kit. Here is what it's going to look like. I had another I Spy, which was Stings, and I figured this one is perfect. This one is on the perforated paper. It's really cool. I think this is the first Mill Hill kit that I've worked on that's like full coverage. And I'm using just the kit threads and fabric, or not fabric, the perforated paper. Here is where it was before. And this is another one I only worked on for a little bit so I could get back to summertime. I added exactly 100 stitches. This was only in the wings. So you can see the wings have got more thread added to it. And this was day 3 on this one. And I really like it. It's so pretty and fun to work on. Okay, so 100 stitches, and I could mark that one complete off my I Spy list. And this one gets to live in a beautiful bag that a friend of mine made, which is bee, and it has beautiful yellow on the back. It has bees on the inside. Alicia made this one and one other one for me, and thank you so much. I love the vinyl front and the beautiful bee charm. Just so cute. Most of the time I just use plastic envelopes, so when I have a pretty project bag, I like to show it off. This is what my plastic ones are just boring, so I don't really show those off. Okay, that was Thursday. So Friday, I got a teeny bit of stitching done before life happened. I pulled out my last challenge piece, which was number 10 for the I Spy, which is the opposite season than now. I had Jeremiah spin last week for a Christmas whip because Christmas is in winter, and that's the opposite season from summer here in Indiana. So he spun Creepy Christmas Village by Lola Crow. I love this piece because it's so neat that it combines two holidays. And for me, it's Christmas and Halloween. I just love it because it's spooky Christmas. I am working on the Ghosts of Past, Present, and Future. I have finished, Christmas, Past, Present, and Yet to Come. They make that name for that one complicated. I have finished the Creepy Christmas Tree. I am doing these individual. The fabric I am using for this one is 32 count Lunar Lugana from BeStitchMe. Here is where it was before. It's trust me, it's not really worth looking at because I only added 49 stitches before people started showing up for the weekend. But I got 49 more stitches at least of black. So very, very slowly I have made progress at least. And sadly checked that off with less than 100, but this is all I could get done. This is day 9 on the whole project. And I really, really would love to have these finished. I don't know if they will be done this year. Yes, I would love to say they would be, but who knows? It's just so pretty. Okay, and that was my stitching. That was my 5 whips because the weekend was so busy with people and I did not get any stitching at all since Friday morning. I'm having withdrawal symptoms. Do you get that where if you haven't stitched for a little bit, you get like twitchy? I definitely do. Okay, so today's a fun video because I can talk about plans, which is going to take up a long, long time. So it's a good thing we only have 17 minutes. Let's see, a recap of plans. Let's do my August plans first. Now I hear somebody coming. Who's stopping by?
You said plans.
It's Jeremiah.
Hi.
I think I really needed you for August plans.
Okay.
Or September plans. You have to help my brain. I know. It was a busy weekend.
Yeah.
It was really busy. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was fun.
Good. It was just
a fun weekend.
Crazy busy. We had a lot of people here camping, and we had tents, and we had campers.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun, but it was just crazy busy, and we're tired.
Yeah.
So if you could wait, and I'll recap last month, and then I'll talk about this month. That's what I need you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Are you going to stay for the whole time? No. Oh, wow. Oh, he slipped off the screen. Now I messed up my camera. Okay. Okay. This is a totally different book, so let me get this book out. I will show you the images graphics that I like to make for the challenges. This is the August challenge for the monthly magazine group, and they do the acrostic. There is a theme, and it was laundry day, and I won't show the pictures for this one because I've already talked about these pieces this week. This is just mostly showing how my brain works and what I plug to wear and what I got done for the whole month, which I think is pretty cool. Little Helpers, which was Lucy Heaton, we picked for Robin Bird's Eye Stitcher's birthday. It was too funny because they planned this acrostic a long time ago, like before the beginning of the year, and she didn't know that's the piece that we was going to vote on. And so I worked on that one because they were little birds doing laundry, if you remember that piece. And it will be on my next week's video too. Foreshadowing. I actually worked on it yesterday. I added 592 for the month of August. So that one is checked off. And then the acrostic was linen. So for L, I used Summer Quaker because it was on Lugana and I finished it. For the I just showed you, I used Trick or Treat because I'm doing it individual and I only got 106, but that's okay. For the N, I used Yggdrasil, which is Jeremiah's favorite piece. It worked for N because it's Norse. See, I love these challenges that you can be creative. And for August, I ended up doing 828 stitches on that. For the E, I had to use Extraordinary Bird Sal, which is the new 2025 Lola Crow Sal, and I added an amazing 1,197 for August, which made me happy. Of course, it's not anywhere near done, but at least it's progress. And for the N, I did Along the Nesting Boxes, which is my monthly Jardin Prive birdhouses on the fence. I'm doing a section a month all year, and I added 1,231, which was this month's section, until I put it down, which will have to come back out so that I can add September's, but that's foreshadowing too, because that's September plans. Then next, I'll talk about the I Spy Challenge, which I told you is in Stitching by the Shore, and I linked to Monthly Magazine and Stitching by the Shore's group, Facebook groups in my description below if you'd be interested in joining. They are both fantastic groups, and I really enjoy them a lot. The 10 prompts for August was number 1, Sea at the Beach, and I used nesting boxes because of the pirate ship. Number 2 was Hardest Project, and I used Summer Quaker because that piece was doomed. I had to rip a whole big section out and restitch it. I almost ran out of fabric because I put it on the fabric wrong, but it's finished and out of the way, so my hardest project is done. Number 3 starts with the letter G, is Noel Gnomes. I just showed that one. G, Gnomes, I mean, come on. Orange, I just showed that one. That was Trick or Treat by Luminous Fiber Arts. I also showed number 5, which is Something That Stings. That was the Honeybee Mill kit that I just showed. For project number 6, project of your choice, I had to add Yggdrasil. Whoa. I just realized I've said it a bunch. For number 7, title of a book, I had fun exploring this one. Little Helpers is a whole line of books on Amazon that teaches kids how to do chores and what they can do to help out around the house. So I got to use that one for that. Number 8, if been in timeout or keep passing over, I use Summertime for that because that's the last one of the set that I needed to finish, and I just kept not getting it out, and it's been years. I got the whole set of 4 in 2019, and finally I've made progress on it this month, or August, and I'm thankful to get that, and hopefully it will be done soon. For 9 was Multiple Layers. I used the Extraordinary Bird Sal for that because it kept coming out in different feats each week, and now they're all out, so now I have to try to finish that up. It's a beautiful, I don't have it to show, so I will talk about that in just a second when I get this image off the screen. Number 10 I just showed, which is the season opposite of now. That's when I did Creepy Christmas Village. Now back to the Lola Crow bird sal. This is the final image of what the sal will look like. Feature 14 was Brains and Brawn. Look at that huge bird. It's another prehistoric bird. It is so cool. Here is zoomed in, just showing the large bird. I don't have handy what bird the name was, and the 2 pigeons that was sitting on the back. It's just so cool. I can't wait to get to it. And then I will also show she included an extra, which is adorable. These little fairy penguins are just so cute. They're just so cute. She said she had designed it to put in the bird sal, but they didn't fit, so we got them as an extra. So I picture a little pillow sitting beside the big piece. I think when and if in 20 years I finally finished the bird sow, I think I'm going to make it as a leaner or something like that. I'll be right back. I don't know. I think a leaner would be really cool, so I might do that. Okay, back to the August challenges. The last one to talk about was the acrostic in Adelaide from Adelaide Stitches, and also Judy from an Aussie and a Kiwi Go Traveling. They both did August acrostic. So for A, I did Yggdrasil.
Whoa!
Because the artwork is by Ann Stokes. For U, I stretched this one. I did Unique because the bird sow is so unique. For G, I did Summer Quaker because the thread I stitched it in was green. For U, I updated nesting boxes and added August. Yeah, vowels are hard, especially U's. For S, I added to Summertime by New York Dreamer. And for the T, I got the last bit, the Trick or Treat Luminous Fiber Arts, helped finish that one off. So the August challenges all have little checks beside it. That makes me happy. When you're a completionist, that makes you extra happy. So it's done. Okay, so now we can go over the September challenges. Hang on, let me talk about 2 other things first. I know I told him I wanted them for the September challenges. The first one I'll show you is the I Spy challenge. Instead of planning these ahead, I normally leave them blank so that I can fill them as I go, because when I used to plan all my challenges ahead, I noticed that I got really stressed out because sometimes the piece just isn't calling to me the middle of the month. And I was just like, I don't want to get that out. So I try to plan these at the end or as I go. It helps me a lot. But there's a few that I know I want to work on, so I've already plugged those in. So that's what you're going to see. Here is the September I Spy. Number 1 is see at a local fair, and I had fun looking. Along the nesting boxes, they actually have birding festivals and fairs. So I had fun plugging that one in for that one. So they have a USA birding festival even for like people that watch birds. Hang on a second, we're getting a sneak. Yes. I said a little bit.
Oh, okay.
You just keep pooping in.
Well, the fans.
You weren't even on the screen. Now you've popped out.
Hi.
I'll have you back in just a minute.
Okay.
He's just raring to be on today. It's chaos. So I'm doing along the nesting boxes for that one because the bird fair, that works. Number 2 is collar of an apple. Don't know yet. Number 3, with at least 7 motifs. I have a lot of them that will fit for that one, so we'll see which one wins. Number 4 starts with the letter P. I have to use Peppermint Purple Sal because I know I'm planning on working on it. I add every 2 weeks to that one. This week is 1, so I will add this week and last week to the Peppermint Purple Sal. Number 5, find as a candle scent. That one will be fun. I have some ideas. I've looked at my whips and I think I know what I'm going to use, but I don't know for sure. Number 6, shaped like a star. Laura, these are great ideas. Number 7 is leaves. And I don't think this is the last time I will mention it, but I had to pick Yggdrasil.
Whoa.
Because, it's a tree. Trees have leaves, right? Number 8 is a cozy project. Again, I think I know what I'm going to use. Number 9, a fun corn maze shape. That'll be fun. And number 10, you see in a history book. This one was pretty easy with the prehistoric birds that Lola Crow has thrown in. So I'm using the Extraordinary Bird Sow for that one. Then the monthly magazine challenge is the acrostic. The theme for this month is Saddle Up. And then the acrostic is Giddy Up. I got creative with the D, and I got to looking, and I put in, are there like bird houses or bird themed with D? And if in history, it's a stretch. Dovecote, I think I'm saying that right, was bird houses in a, hang on, wait. There was a fancy word. I tried to look it up, and now I can't remember. It was like the mid-century times, or whatever, 19th, 18th, all those old centuries. They called them, the birdhouses were called dovecotes, which they used for pigeons and doves, of course. But they said it also can be used for birdhouses. So anyway, I stretched it so that I could use the bird sow because, birdhouses, right? It works. Works for me. Now I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, bird sow because the birdhouses, right? The birds works. Okay, and the Y, I of course had to use Yggdrasil. Because, why? And the P for Giddy Up, I used Peppermint Purple Sow. Another one that was easy to use. Okay, there's so many to talk about. I really enjoyed these challenges until I tried talking about it. And it's nice because if you do one challenge and like I use Yggdrasil, why did I pick that one? For one, you can use it for another one, so that just works so good. The other one to talk about is for Adelaide from Adelaide Stitches. She did September, which seems like it'll be huge, but trust me, I'll get them filled in. I'm using, I have to say it again, you guys, Yggdrasil. Whoa. Because Ann Stokes. I'm using the E for the Extraordinary Bird Sow, the P for Peppermint Purple Sow, and then I jumped down to the B for Along the Nesting Boxes, because, boxes, it starts with B. It was worth it. Okay, but the focus challenge this month is this crazy challenge. It is ABC Ingo in monthly magazine challenge, and I cannot wait. This one will keep me busy the whole week. This one I can finally use you, Jeremiah. Here is what the board looks like. We were supposed to put all the letters of the alphabet, and she made a change this year, which is really fun, in 1 through 9. So we have to turn the camera because that way the image stays where it's in between us, hopefully.
Now come over here.
I know. Now you've come over. Yeah. So the fun part of this is also the kind of sad part is he won't really have a spin today.
Yeah.
But every day he gets tortured. Yeah. Every night in the evening here in Indiana, Carolyn will call a letter or number for the next day. Mm-hmm. So like yesterday she called G. Mm-hmm. So I go through my whip list and I say, Jeremiah, pick from this one because it has a G, and pick from this one and pick from this one. Mm-hmm. And so you get picked on every evening. Yeah. Because he has to pick for the next day. Yep. So he can't really pick like a focus piece because I just have to make it work where it can to fit on this cool little board. And yes, I have to be extra and always make mine different. So, and as you can see, the L is already covered up. I'll talk about that whip next week. I was like loser or something. L. Okay. Because I used little helpers for yesterday's. And today was G. Do you remember what you picked?
No. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. It's like, G. Do you remember what you picked for G?
No.
I know.
I've
Come on.
Since then.
It's Gnome. The Noel Gnomes.
No.
Because,
no.
She.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that's what I'm going to work on today. We need to do 100 stitches or an hour if you do hours on that. And then that marks off that square. And at the end, hopefully you have a bingo and you get entered in a drawing and it's a lot of fun.
Bingo. Woo.
Are you allowed to? I know.
I always said woo for bingo.
That's true. And I didn't really work on Yggdrasil.
Woo.
But I've said yourself
Woo.
500 times. Anytime talking about plans, it gets mentioned a lot.
Yeah.
And no Ragnarok.
Skull.
Oh, okay.
But
I know, but I think it could. I mean, come on, it could be on there for R. Yeah.
It should be.
So there's plans.
It should be.
There's a lot of plans. This month will be fun because hopefully I can work on everything. So, okay, that's all.
You have officially stitched all the things.
All the things, hopefully. So, okay.
Okay.
I don't know what else. Let me see. I talked about ABC and go. I have no haul to show. Spike shook his head to show appreciation. I do have something coming in the mail from the Unstash. That's just, I really need to unfollow that page. It's another Dimensions kit that I just keep falling for. So hopefully I'll have that next week to show. Anything you want to say?
No, not really. Not that I can think of.
Now that it's at the end, do you want to say hi to people?
Hi to the fans. Hi, Adelaide. Yeah, that's
hi
it.
to you know who you are.
Yeah. Hi to the fans.
Yeah.
Hi to everyone.
Yeah. You know who you are. We love you.
Yeah.
It is September. Do we have anything fun coming up in September?
No, not
No,
at all.
no, not at all.
No. We're planning a vacation.
Yeah. We have a vacation planned. We leave on the 20th, and we can't wait.
Yeah.
So
we're thinking about maybe doing mini videos.
Yeah, we kind of have an idea. This is our first vacation we've done since we've done this whole Flosstube thing. So we might do shorts.
Yeah.
It would tell me in the description below, tell me in the comments. Is that something you'd be interested in? Like peek into our, like almost like a daily vlog, a vacation vlog of what we're doing each day. We thought maybe it would be fun. Not only fun for you guys, but also fun for us to be able to look back and watch our vacation recap.
Yep.
So we might do that. We are going to Sault Ste. Marie, which is in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and we're going to Mackinac. We'll go out to Mackinac Island for a day, and who knows what else we'll do. We're going to have so much fun. Yep. Spike gets to go along, and he's really tired from the fun weekend, but hopefully by then he's ready.
Yeah.
So I know we're really looking forward to that.
Yes, very much so.
So it'll be our second big family vacation we've done since my mother's passed away. So that makes it extra meaningful. Yep. We always traveled all over the world, all over the United States when Mom was around. So it's different for us not to be on the go. We always said she took 2 6-month vacations a year.
We pretty much did.
So we even loaded up and drove all the way to California. And we had like 6 weeks. And it was so much fun. We took 2 weeks to get there, 2 weeks in California, and 2 weeks to get back. So this will be shorter. But we're really looking forward to it. Yep. Something new to do. Yep. My husband's got to go on a few vacations, but nothing like this. So he's really looking forward to it. Yeah. So, okay.
Okay.
I think we're done. Right. So we'll get off of here and get this posted so I can hopefully stitch and have content for next week. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna turn the camera.
Okay.
Say bye.
Bye.
You're just gonna fall off the screen. Please.
Oh.
What?
It's a job.
Oh wow. Wow. Please take a moment to love yourself. You deserve it. Take all the moments. Take from now to my next video, please. Find all the reasons you can to laugh and smile and make your corner of the world brighter. That is all we can do, is work on our corners, and hopefully somehow we can fix this crazy world we live in. Good luck stitching all the things. I will see you next Monday. Bye.